There are some places in this world that make you wonder, are they real or just a fairy tale? Snow-capped mountains all around, trains running through the clouds, blue lakes in the middle of green valleys, as if nature itself had painted art. Welcome to one of the most beautiful countries in the world, Switzerland. In today's video, I'll take you to the 15 best places to visit in Switzerland, where every moment will make you feel like you're inside a live movie. Some places will take your breath away with their beauty. Some places will make your heart beat faster with excitement, and some places will be so beautiful that you won't be able to be the same again. So watch the video till the end, because any of these 15 places can become the most beautiful travel memories of your life. Let's get started. The story of those 15 dream places in Switzerland. Number 1. Imagine a place where, when you wake up in the morning and open the window, the world's most iconic mountain, the Matterhorn, appears before your eyes, and all around you is only snow, green mountains, and a silent dreamlike atmosphere. The name of this place is Zermatt, that mountain village in Switzerland where there is no car noise, no pollution, only the breath of nature and the deep silence of the mountains. Zermatt is not only for beautiful views, it is a living canvas for adventure. Skiing, snowboarding, mountain trekking, or the feeling of touching the sky by riding a cable car, everything is available here together. In winter, Zermatt turns into a white fairy tale, and in summer, the green mountains and blue sky combine to create a perfect postcard. The small wooden houses, luxurious hotels, and cafes here make every moment like a movie scene. Zermatt is a place where once you go, you want to come back again and again, because it is not just a trip, it is a story of rediscovering yourself with nature. Number 2. Imagine a city where the shadows of the mountains fall on the blue lake, and every morning begins with the silent beauty of the Alps. The name of this city is Lucerne, the place in Switzerland where nature and history walk together. Lucerne's most iconic landmark is the wooden Chapel Bridge, which feels like you're walking through time as you walk across it, with 400 years of history and artwork telling stories all around. Next door is the tranquil Lake Lucerne, where when you take a boat ride, the mountains and sky merge together, and it feels like the world has suddenly slowed down a little. Lucerne is not just a city to see, it's a city to experience. The colorful buildings of the old town, small cafes, and street music make every moment as soft as a memory. And for those who love adventure, the cable car ride to Mount Pilatus in Rigi opens up the whole of Switzerland before your eyes. Lucerne is a city where people don't just come to take pictures, people come here to calm their minds. Number 3. Imagine a place where a dreamy city stands between two blue lakes, surrounded by the snow-capped Alps. This place is called Interlaken. Interlaken is not just a city, it is the adventure capital of Switzerland, where every morning begins with a call for excitement. Skydiving, paragliding, ziplining, river rafting, or mountain trekking, there is a pulse of life here at every moment. At the same time, the clear blue waters of Lake Thun and Lake Brienz bring such peace that sitting on a boat feels like time has stopped. The city's small streets, green fields, and distant mountains make every scene perfect for the camera. On top of that, the snow-capped peaks of the Jungfrau region surround Interlaken like a natural crown. This is why Interlaken is a place where excitement and peace live together, and the mind wants to return again and again. Number 4. Imagine a place where the sky is so close you can almost reach out and touch it, and all around you is snow, mountains, and endless white silence. The name of this place is Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe, an incredible natural wonder located at an altitude of almost 3,500 meters above sea level. The journey to Jungfraujoch is like a movie, a historic train passing through snow-capped mountains, and looking out the window, you feel like you are slowly leaving the earth and ascending to heaven. Upon reaching the top, the Aletsch Glacier, the largest ice river in Europe, flowing like a snake over the mountainside, opens before your eyes. As you walk through the ice palace, the surrounding ice walls and artwork will give you the feeling of being on a different planet. Standing here and looking at the snow-capped peaks, all the busyness of life suddenly seems very small. Jungfraujoch is not just a trip, it is an experience where people learn to understand their own smallness in front of nature. Number 5. Imagine a place where the mountains not only surround you, but also surround you from all sides, and with every breath you take, you can feel the vastness of nature. This place is called Grindelwald, a dreamy mountain village hidden in the Swiss Alps. When you open the window in the morning, you will see the Eiger, Mönch, and Jungfrau, three majestic mountains, as if silently guarding the entire valley. Grindelwald is not only a paradise for beauty, but also for adventure lovers. Standing on the glass bridge of the cliff walk makes your heart beat faster, and when you take the cable car to the first cliff, the surrounding mountains and clouds make it seem like nature is the best artist in the world. In winter, this village is covered in white snow, and in summer, green grass and mountain flowers wash away all the fatigue from the mind. Grindelwald is a place where people don't just come to take pictures, people come here to get rid of their inner busyness. Number 6. Imagine a valley where countless waterfalls are falling down from the chests of huge mountains that touch the sky, which are silent, quiet, but very powerful. And this place is called Lauterbrunnen, the dream valley of Switzerland, which is called the Kingdom of 72 Waterfalls. Upon entering Lauterbrunnen, you feel as if you have suddenly entered a movie. A small village spread out in the middle of green fields, surrounded by high rocky mountains and the water of the waterfalls falling from every direction to the tune of nature. The most famous Stellbach waterfall here falls from so high that its water flies like mist in the air, and when the sunlight hits it, a dreamlike rainbow is created there, which seems like nature itself is showing magic when you look at it. And a little further on, you can see the Trummelbach Falls. The power of the water rushing down the chests of the mountains while roaring is an experience that is impossible to describe in words. In winter, Lauterbrunnen is covered in snow, transforming the entire valley into a silent white fairy tale. While in summer, the green grass, flower-filled fields, and the constant sound of the waterfalls create a strangely peaceful atmosphere. Lauterbrunnen is a place where people don't just come to travel, they come here to commune silently with nature. And that's why Lauterbrunnen is not just a destination, it's a living sense of peace. Number 7. Imagine a city where the sky and mountains are reflected together in the blue lake water, and the surrounding environment has a kind of silent nobility that is visible but never noisy. The name of this city is Geneva, one of the most international and elite cities in Switzerland, where nature and modernity go hand in hand. The soul of Geneva is Lake Geneva, in the middle of which stands one of the tallest fountains in the world, the Jet d'Eau, which symbolizes the pride of the city and rushes towards the sky. Walking along the lake, boats floating and the view of the distant Alps mountains gradually stop all the busyness of the mind. The narrow cobblestone streets and historic buildings of Geneva's Old Town whisper stories of centuries, and climbing to the top of Street Pierre Cathedral and seeing the whole city at a glance teaches you to recognize Geneva with new eyes. This city is known not only for its beauty, but also as an important center of world politics. The headquarters of the United Nations and numerous international organizations have made Geneva a city of peace and diplomacy. At the end of the day, sitting at a cafe table and tasting Swiss chocolate while watching the sunset blend into the water of the lake makes Geneva even more romantic. Geneva is a city where people don't just come to travel, they come here to find the true meaning of slowness, beauty, and balance. And this is why Geneva is not just a destination, it is a feeling of calm and fullness of life. Number 8. Imagine a city where the glass of modern buildings reflects centuries of history, and every street tells a story of the past and the present. The name of this city is Zurich, Switzerland's largest and most vibrant city, where business, culture, and nature blend seamlessly. The heart of Zurich is its old town, the Altstadt, a walk through narrow cobblestone streets, colorful windows, and historic churches that will take you back centuries. As you walk along the Limmat River, the hustle and bustle of the city gradually fades, and in the distance you can see the calm blue waters of Lake Zurich, where boating is a temporary break from reality. Zurich is not just a city of banks and luxury, it is also a center of art and creativity. Museums, art galleries, and street performances keep the city vibrant and young. In winter, the lightly snow-covered streets and warm cafe lights make Zurich cozy and romantic. And in summer, sitting by the lake and watching the sunset reminds us of the small joys of life. Zurich is a city where people don't just come to visit. They learn how to live beautifully in a fast-paced environment, and that's why Zurich is not just a destination, it's a perfect experience of modern life. Number 9. Imagine a city where time seems to move a little slower, and every street and every building silently carries hundreds of years of history. The name of this city is Bern, the capital of Switzerland, and at the same time one of the most beautifully preserved medieval cities in Europe. Bern's Old Town is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and walking through its long stone arcades feels like you've stepped into the pages of a historical novel. The city's reflection is created by the blue-green waters of the Aare River that flows through the city, and standing by the river, Bern's quiet beauty deepens even more. Watching the centuries-old hands of the Zittglogge clock tower, Bern's most famous landmark, teaches you to understand the value of time anew. And when you look at the entire city from the Rose Garden, the red-roofed houses, the bend of the river, and the distant mountains create a perfect postcard view. Bern is not only a city of history, it is a perfect example of a quiet life, where modernity has come but has not lost the spirit of antiquity. Bern is a place where people don't just come to travel, they learn that slowness is life's most beautiful luxury. And that's why Bern is not just a destination, it's a feeling of friendship with time. Number 10. Imagine a place where snow is not just cold, but a symbol of royalty, and every winter is a world-class festival. The name of this place is St. Moritz, Switzerland's most luxurious mountain resort town, where the natural beauty of the Alps and modern luxury are perfectly combined. St. Moritz is famous worldwide for winter sports. It has hosted the Winter Olympics twice, and skiing, snowboarding, and ice skating are not just sports here, but a kind of style. When Lake St. Moritz, which is in the middle of the city, is covered in snow in winter, it turns into a huge natural stadium, where horse racing and winter events captivate the eyes of the audience. When summer comes, the snow is replaced by blue skies and green mountains, and lakeside walks, boat trips, and mountain trekking show St. Moritz in a completely different way. Five-star hotels, designer boutiques, and gourmet restaurants make every moment royal and perfect. But behind all this luxury, the real magic of St. Moritz lies in the surrounding snow-capped mountains and clear skies, where people learn to see their own lives bigger. This is why St. Moritz is not just a destination. It is a unique story of luxury with height.